Somewhere behind these walls, the world's most dangerous luxury is being born. This gate doesn't keep people out. It keeps secrets in. He's been walking this corridor for 14 years. He has never once seen the final product his hands helped create. Every morning, before the city wakes up, the deliveries arrive. Nobody asks what's inside. These men don't know the name of the brand that will sell what they're unloading. They never will. This is what luxury looks like before the lies begin. Raw, honest, unsettling. Thousands of hides, each one a story that ended so another could begin. He can tell the quality of a hide just by touching it. No machine has ever matched him. He earns $8 a day. Once that pallet crosses this door, there's no going back. The process has begun. Six tanks, always full, always working. Day and night, the water never stops moving.
48 hours in this water. Chemical reactions happening at molecular level. When it comes out, it will never be what it was.
Beautiful, isn't it? That's what 14 industrial chemicals look like when light hits them. You're looking at the beginning of luxury.
Welcome to the most dangerous room in the building. The ventilation runs 24 hours. It's still not enough.
Calcium hydroxide, sodium sulfide, two chemicals that together can dissolve everything that was once alive. Handle with care, or don't come back. Every morning he puts on this suit. Every evening he takes it off. In between, he does what most people couldn't, so you can have what you want. Inside that drum right now, calcium hydroxide, sodium sulfide, water, and hide. In 14 hours, the hide will be unrecognizable. So will the water. The drum seals, the rotation begins, and somewhere inside that darkness, chemistry rewrites what nature spent years creating. The sign warns you, the steam ignores the sign. This is the reality that safety posters were never designed to fully capture. After 14 hours inside that drum, everything that made it an animal hide is gone. What comes out now is something else entirely. No hair, no identity, no past. In 14 hours, chemistry erased millions of years of biology, and we call this progress. This machine has one job: remove everything that isn't leather. It does that job approximately 200 times per day. It has never called in sick. His hands guide it in. The machine takes over. In 40 seconds, every trace of what this hide once was removed, permanently. One hide enters, two hides leave. The top layer goes to Paris, the bottom layer goes to a budget shoe factory. Same animal, different destinies, different prices. Same animal, same farm, same day. But from this moment, one piece will become a $3,000 handbag. The other will line the inside of a $30 shoe. Nobody asked the animal which it preferred. This is where it happens. The moment that separates everything before from everything after. This room is where hide becomes leather. Chemically, permanently, irreversibly. She studied chemistry for 4 years to understand what happens in this vessel. The formula she follows today was perfected over 150 years of industrial tanning. She improved it twice. Blue-green. That's the color of chromium sulfate at correct tanning concentration. That color means the chemistry is right. That color means the leather will last 50 years. That color is what luxury is built on. 8 hours. The drums don't stop. The chemistry doesn't pause. Inside that sealed darkness, collagen fibers are bonding with chromium ions, one molecule at a time. Nobody is watching. Nobody needs to. Blue-gray, wet, structural. This is wet blue leather, and from this moment, nothing that happens to it will ever make it not leather again. The transformation is permanent. The chemistry has spoken. Look closely. That blue-gray mineral in every pore, that's chromium. bonded to collagen, permanently. You're looking at the molecular foundation of a $3,000 bag. It looks exactly like this. Color is the moment this process stops being industrial and starts being personal. Someone in a design studio chose this exact shade. Someone in this room will create it. Black is the hardest color in leather dyeing. 1 degree off and the customer sees it immediately. She has been mixing this exact black for 8 years. It has never been wrong. Inside that drum, the leather is losing its past. The blue-gray is gone. The black is taking over. In 4 hours, it will emerge looking like it was always meant to be this color. It wasn't.
8 hours of chemistry and rotation produce this. The golden light isn't making it look better than it is. This is exactly what it is. This is luxury, raw.
You will never see this step, but you will feel it. Every time you touch that bag, that softness, that drape, that give, that's this moment. Engineered, intentional, invisible. Stretched, tensioned, dried under control. Every millimeter of this leather's final dimension decided by these clips. Loosen one wrong, the leather remembers. Leather always remembers tension.
Every room before this was chemistry. This room is different. This room is craft. This is where science ends and human judgment begins. This is where the price tag gets justified.
3 coats, each one 4 hours drying between. She sprays approximately 40 pieces per shift, each one by hand, each one by judgment. There is no machine that does this better than she does. This plate cost $8,000 to machine. It creates crocodile texture on leather that costs $40 per square meter. The crocodile skin it imitates costs $400 per square meter. The finished bag sells for $2,000. The math of luxury is not complicated, just honest.
200 bar of pressure, 130 degrees, 8 seconds. That's the formula. Every scale you see on that bag, put throughout a crooked bow. A press. Honesty is expensive.
That gloss isn't applied, it's created by friction, pressure, and this man's hands working leather against a spinning wheel. Every reflection in that bag's surface, his work, his pressure, his judgment.
Final coat. 1 pass. No second chances. She's done this 11,000 times, each one treated like the first. That discipline, that's not the factory's quality system. That's hers. You're paying for that.
31 years. He has examined more leather than any machine in this building. When he says it passes, it passes. When he says it fails, it fails. No appeal, no discussion. His judgment is the product's final truth. This piece failed, not because it's bad leather, because it's not perfect leather. There's a difference. In this factory and in the stores that will sell what passes, that difference is $1,800. The machine doesn't know what it's cutting, it follows coordinates. The leather doesn't know it's becoming something worth thousands, it follows physics. The value, all of it, is assigned by humans at every step. 38 years, 1 knife. The CNC machine beside him cuts faster. It cannot cut better. He knows this. The machine does not know anything. That difference, invisible in the final product, is the whole difference. 800 stitches per shift, each one placed by hand, each one tension matched to the previous. If you pull this thread in 30 years, it will hold. That's not a machine's promise. That's his.
It exists now. An object. It will travel from this workshop to a store window out of this room.
It began as a salted hide in a dark warehouse. It ends here. White light, perfect angle, ready to become a photograph that will make someone want it badly enough to pay for it. The factory is already forgotten. The desire is just beginning. Each thread, each fiber, each stitch. If you could see everything you were buying, really see it, you'd understand the price. Or you'd question it differently.
3 microns of gold. On brass. That's what the hardware is. But in that reflection, you can see the entire story distorted into one surface. Everything reduced to this. A mirror in gold. On black. In a white room. White gloves now. Not to protect her from the product, to protect the product from her. The relationship has inverted completely, from raw material attainment to finished object that needs protection. That inversion is what luxury means.
It leaves the same loading dock it arrived at. Different direction, different form, different value. The factory that built it will never see it again. The people who built it will never know where it went. This is the last time the product and its origin.
Same object. Different world. It has no history. No mortars. No 14-hour arms. No scarcles.
She touched the leather. She read the number. She nodded. The entire factory, every worker, every chemical, 1 month, every drum, every chemical, every safety suit, every 12-hour shift, that number. The bag he helped create sold for more than his annual salary. He doesn't know that. Nobody told him. The treatment plant removes 94% of chemical content before discharge. The river receives the remaining 6%. Every day. The river has been receiving it for 40 years. The math is patient. So is the river. For now, he signed a workplace safety acknowledgement. He was given protective equipment. The accident was classified as minor. The scar classified it differently. The bag that his chemicals helped create has no memory of this forearm. Luxury is a very selective memory. Same object, same moment, 2 different worlds that will never meet. He made it, she bought it. The distance between those 2 sentences, that distance is the luxury industry. That distance has a name. It's called a price tag.
She drew him in his work clothes. because that's how she sees him leave every morning. She doesn't know what the clothes mean. She just knows he comes back every day. So far, every day.
Every morning they go in. Every morning they come out. The factory continues without them. The products continue without them. Somewhere else, in a different city, someone is already using what these hands made. They will never meet. That is the design.
The workers have gone home. The factory hasn't noticed. The drums still turn. The chemistry still happens. The process doesn't need witnesses. It just needs the people to come back tomorrow. And they will, because they have to.
Every morning, the sun comes up. The factory was already running. The college system, the pricing, the cost in Nustan youth. The done nearly.
You've seen what he does. You've seen where he works. You've seen what it costs him. Now you're seeing him. His name doesn't matter to the supply chain. It might matter to you. It should.
The bag is when changes anything, or it should.
8 pairs of hands. 1 product. Every pair invisible in the final object. Every pair essential to it. This is what supply chain means when you remove the economics and leave the humanity. That number. Think about every hand you saw. Every drum, every chemical, every scar, every child's drawing. Now think about that number again. Something changed, didn't it? That change, that's what this video was for.
You just watched leather being made. All of it. The kimonos, the workers, the crowd in that bad dumbass. Wait, you are not actually paying more than double sheds. So much of people, that'd be everything. See you in the next one.